Bandit, how are you today? I'm good, Miss Emily. What type of books are we going to be talking about today? Well, Bandit, today we're going to be telling the kids about poetry books that are all about nature. Nature? Oh, that's one of my favorite things. You know how much we raccoons love nature, almost as much as trash. But what's poetry? Poetry is a form of writing that often focuses a lot on rhyme or rhythm of certain words to express ideas, images, and feelings. Oh, you mean like roses are red, violets are blue, food is good, and so are you. Exactly. However, the poetry books we're going to be looking at today aren't always rhyming, but they do all use words in certain ways to make you imagine things like trees, animals, nature, bugs, and lots of other cool things. I want to hear more. Our three books for today are written by one author named Joyce Sidman, and she loves writing poetry about nature. Our first book is called Red Sings from the Treetops, A Year in Colors, illustrated by Pamela Zagrinsky. And it's about the 4 seasons and how all the colors in the rainbow are a part of them. Really? Does it talk about summer? That's my favorite. Oh yes, even summer. In fact, there's one page about summer I think you'll love. Black holds secrets in summer. Night sky black. Underneath stones black. Black that flits and swoops. Deep wild black that stares from the eyes of a surprised raccoon. Black in my own eyes staring back. Oh my goodness, I'm in the book! Of course, you're a part of nature, Bandit. Want to hear my favorite part of the book? Yes! My favorite season is spring, and I love flowers, so I like this page a lot. Yellow slips and goldfinches, their spring jackets. Yellow shouts with light. In spring, yellow and purple hold hands. They beam at each other with bright velvet faces. First flowers, first friends. I love that a lot too. Plus the pictures are so interesting to look at. I agree. This book really covers a lot of neat parts about the seasons and matches colors to what we think of for each season. On to our next book, which is called Songs of the Water Boatman and Other Pond Poems, and is illustrated by Becky Prange. Oh, I love water too, though I learned the hard way about washing cotton candy in puddles. This book has poems about frogs, ducks, turtles, lots of other types of different bugs, plants, the food chain, and the seasons too. The really neat thing about this book is on the right side across from each poem, the author includes real scientific facts about the types of nature and the poetry. That is neat. Can you read some of it to me? I want to hear about the ducks. Sure. Here's a poem about ducks called Spring Splashdown. Peck, peck, crackle, crackle, fluff, fluff, wiggle, wiggle, snooze, snooze, mommy calling, peek, peek, scramble, scramble, hop, hop, teeter, teeter, peek, peek, water sparkling, deep breath, leaping, leaping, splash down, bobbing, bobbing, heads up, paddle, paddle, mommy near, follow, follow. Aw, those baby ducks sound so cute. I agree. And over to the side here, Joyce Sidman says, the mother wood duck's favorite place to nest is a tree cavity as high as 50 feet in the air. When her eggs hatch, she warms and dries the ducklings for a day or so. Then she flies down to the water and calls to them. They return her calls and move forward towards the nest hole. Although they cannot yet fly, they leap one by one from the nest without hesitation. Whether they land in the water or on the ground, they are almost always unharmed. Who knew baby ducklings were so brave? I sure didn't. Man, this book has poems and teaches you stuff about nature. I love it. What about the third one? Well, if you like this one, you'll love our last book too. Our last book is called Dark Emperor and Other Poems of the Night, and it's illustrated by Rick Allen. Night? I absolutely love night! Raccoons are nocturnal, you know, so we mostly do everything at nighttime. That's right, Bandit. This book has poems all about the things that come out at night, like snails, moths, owls, spiders, crickets, bats, the moon, and even raccoons. In fact, there's a raccoon on the first poem's page. Oh, Miss Emily, can I please hear it? This poem is called Welcome to the Night, and it goes, to all of you who crawl and creep, who buzz and chirp and howl and peep, who wake at dusk and throw off sleep, welcome to the night. To you who make the forest sing, who dip and dodge on silent wing, who flutter, hover, clasp and cling, welcome to the night. Come feel the cool and shadowed breeze, come smell your way among the trees, come touch rough bark and leathered trees, welcome to the night. The night's a sea of dappled dark, the night's a feast of sound and spark, the night's a wild enchanted park, welcome to the night. That was my favorite! Also, that poem rhymed, right? That's right, that poem did use in rhyme, where the words at each of the end of the lines rhyme together, like dark, spark, and park. Does this book have nature facts too? It does. In fact, on this page, Joyce Sidman describes you, Bandit. She tells us that, curious, intelligent, and omnivorous, the raccoon has nimble front paws that are good for digging, climbing, and prying open almost anything. Aw, that's gonna make me blush. Boy, I sure loved hearing about these books, Miss Emily. I think I really like poetry now. I'm glad, Bandit. I really like them too, and I think poetry is a great way to read and learn about nature. I think kids around 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade would really enjoy these books as well. So kids, if you really liked what we talked about today, be sure to stop by your local library and check out Red Sings from the Treetops, Song of the Water Boatman, and Dark Emperor, all by Joyce Sidman, so you can read more about how amazing nature is. And don't be afraid to ask a librarian for help finding more poetry picture books if you like these. And parents, be sure to read along with your younger ones to help them along. We hope you enjoyed this book talk with Bandit, and we'll see you next time. Bye!